guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. So today I just decided, you know what, it's a new year and I have not done a Q&A in a minute, and so I was like, you know what, we're just gonna get some Dunkin'. I got a matcha latte and we're gonna sit here and we're gonna answer some questions because I know I have some new people on this channel. So hi, hello, I'm so happy to have you. I hope this video, you know, helps you learn about me a little more. And to my older subscribers, I'm so happy to have you, and I hope you even learn more about me than you knew. So I asked you guys on my community page what you guys wanted to know, and you guys asked me a bunch of questions, and I've looked at some of them, but I haven't looked at all of them. I'm going to answer as many as I can. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get started. The first question I see is, what are your favorite fashion shops? Who are your fashion inspirations? I love shopping. I used to always say, oh, I love Forever 21, but I feel like that's still my mainstay. But Forever 21, I also go to Francesca's when there is a sale. I love occasionally shopping at places like, you know, Old Navy. I love Altered State. I love even like Loft. I love looking on their site. Princess Polly is one of my favorites when they have a good sale, which is a lot of the time, surprisingly. But I'd say those are my main spots that I like to shop. And who are your main fashion inspirations? Of course, I'm going to say Miss Taylor Swift because I love her fashion so much. Like, it's true. And you can tell by her fashion what era it is. And I love that. I also love Rachel Green's fashion from Friends. I think she has amazing fashion sense on that show. So I'd say those are my two main fashion inspirations. When did you get your guitar and how often do you play it? Any suggestions on vinyls? I'm gonna get a record player this summer for my birthday. Oh my gosh, first of all, happy early birthday. So I got my guitar a really long time ago, like in 2012, no, 2010, I honestly don't know. It was like very, very early on in my life. I'd say maybe like I was maybe 12. I don't play it anymore. Actually, one of the strings popped on my guitar and it bothers about every single person in my comment section, like in my vinyl collection video. And see, like, I just have it there for decoration, like now, because like I'd never get rid of it because my mom gave it to me one year for Christmas. I really, really, really wanted to learn how to play. And I took lessons. Like, I did take lessons, but I kind of just grew out of my guitar playing phase. So I have it in my room on display because it's very meaningful to me. And to me, it symbolizes that you can do whatever you want in your life, like, and it's truly meaningful to me. So I have it on a guitar hook in my room, and some people are so bothered by my string, which, to be fair, in my case, it doesn't matter to me because, like I said, I don't play it. But to other people, it may make a difference because they're like, why does this girl have a busted guitar string? You know what I mean? So I don't play it anymore, but it's meaningful to me to have. And what suggestions on vinyls? So I love Taylor Swift's vinyls. I love Ed Sheeran's vinyls. I love a good soundtrack vinyl. Even get some, like, if you celebrate Christmas, it would be great to have some like Christmas vinyls. I have like a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer vinyl and I absolutely love it. I love to put it on, like, you know, in the evening, like even when I'm folding laundry or something during the season. Like, it's just so nice. So that's what I would recommend. Just get like your favorite artists. Demi Lovato's The Art of Starting Over, Dancing with the Devil, The Art of Starting Over is a beautiful vinyl record. I will say that. So just go for like your favorite albums, honestly. What has been your best vacation over the years? So I would say one of my favorite vacations is, of course, the one where I met Taylor Swift. I met Taylor Swift in August 2015, and my dad and I actually had a great time on that trip because we flew out to Arizona. So we flew across the country, we rented a car, and then from Arizona we drove through the Grand Canyon, we went through Utah, And then we ended up in Las Vegas for a night and just went and like walked down the strip. That was super fun. And then we dropped the car off in Vegas, flew out and went to see family in California. So it was really, really fun. I got to see a lot of places that I never saw. Like I saw Zion, I saw the Grand Canyon, I saw Taylor Swift, met Taylor Swift, hugged Taylor Swift. So that was really fun. And yeah, we also went on a cruise in 2013 in January. It was freezing cold here. Actually, we had snow on the ground here, but we went there and it was really fun. And I ran into a palm tree. That was delightful, but truly that was the highlight of the trip. I still get joked for it, but I've had so many good vacations. Like, oh, they're making out. That's what's happening. That's lovely. I feel bad because like they're facing me, I'm facing them, and it's just really awkward right now. I don't think that they give a crap, to be honest, about me, but I keep seeing them like in my vision. So if you see me, anyways, we're just gonna ignore the happy couple. I'm so weak. But as I was saying, even when my mom and I go to Raleigh, like that is our home away from home. We love going to Raleigh. We love just going shopping there. It is so much fun. So that is also one of my favorite spots. You absolutely know I love New York City with every ounce of my being. So yeah. What is your favorite video you filmed on this channel? So I personally have loved the challenges I've done. Like when I ate green stuff for a day, and I only ate green last year around St. Patrick's Day, that was so much fun. I love challenges. I want to do more challenges. I even thought about, my mom and I talk about it all the time, but we want to do like a 24-hour car challenge, like first to leave the car challenge kind of thing. Just finding a time to do that truly is the struggle, but I love 24-hour challenges like, you know, that one. I love release day vlogs. So yeah. Will you ever do live streams on this channel? Yes, I would absolutely love to. I think that that would be so much fun. I personally think that that would be an adventure. Oh my God, literally, I'm gonna move. Dear God, up in heaven. These, okay. Okay, the happy couple left, so that's awesome because I was about to move. So I'm honestly so glad that they left. Okay, so will I ever do live streams on this channel? Yes, I actually have thought about this maybe 100 times. I think that that would be so much fun. I can do like a live Q&A, or maybe like a Taylor unboxing in the future, or like a listening party if Taylor drops something new. I have thought about this maybe a million times, and I would absolutely love to. So if that's something you guys want to see, let me know. Which concerts are you looking forward to in 2022? So I was actually supposed to go see Celine Dion, but she sadly canceled her tour due to health reasons, which I completely understand, but I was a little sad about that one. Then I am going to see Josh Groban with my mom in New York City, and those are actually the only concerts that I had planned. But Josh, I am so excited for, mainly for like my mom. I personally love Josh's music, and I don't think that there would be a better artist to see at Radio City Music Hall because it's so intimate, and you know, I think that with his music and that environment, it'll be awesome. So I'm very excited. What are your favorite memories of watching Full House and Fuller House? If you guys didn't know, Bob Saget, who played Danny Tanner, the dad on Full House and Fuller House, sadly passed away recently, and I was downstairs with my dad waiting on pizza. I had gotten my booster shot 2 days prior, so I wasn't feeling the best, and we were like, let's just order a pizza. So I was sitting downstairs with my dad, and we were just sitting on the couch, and I was on my phone, he was on his, playing his little golf game, and I got an alert from People, and it said that Bob Saget had passed away, and I literally screamed, because Full House was my childhood, and my mom put it best. Full House was one of those shows that you could always turn on and never blink an eye and think, oh my gosh, like, as a young kid, am I gonna hear something inappropriate, or is there gonna be cussing? You know, growing up, it was such a wholesome show. Like, and still to this day, like, I love watching it. I've been watching reruns of it ever since this happened. It truly broke my heart that he passed away. Yeah. But just growing up with it, and then watching Fuller House too, was truly special to me. And I love all the characters. I love the family unit that they made together on that show. So I'm sending all my love and prayers to his family, his wife, his daughters, the Full House cast, anybody who was affected by it, because I know I was as a Full House fan. What was your most embarrassing moment in school? So I have a couple. I'll tell you one from high school, and then I'll also tell you one from, let's see, like elementary school. Let's see, I'm trying to think what the most embarrassing times were. Earlier, I saw this question and I had like 2 in mind, and now only 1 is coming to my mind, so hopefully the other one will come to mind soon. Okay. I'm trying to think. Oh. Okay, I remember what it was. So when I was in elementary school, I was outside for PE, and they would blow the whistle, and you'd have to come line up in your line with your teacher to go back inside. And I was running really fast, and I tripped and fell on the pavement, and I caught myself on the palm of my hand. And so I like had like, my whole hand was like gashed, like right here at my wrist. And they kept asking me, do you want to go to the nurse? Do you want to go to the nurse? Like, it's okay, like you can get ointment. And I was like, no, because I have always taken my academics very seriously, and I hated to miss school. I was very stubborn, like even going to the nurse, I was like, what if I miss something? So yeah, I didn't want to go to the nurse, and I didn't want to make it a scene because it wasn't a big deal to me. Was my hand throbbing? Yes, it was. But I didn't really care enough to go to the nurse, because I knew as soon as I went home, my mom would be the best nurse possible. So I was in class. I am left-handed. I honestly think it might have been on my left hand. I know I caught myself with both of my hands, so most likely, but if I recall, it was mostly on my left hand. So anyways, I guess I was like having trouble writing or something, and my teacher saw, and she said, and I quote, "Class, raise your hand if you think Rachel should go to the nurse." The whole class raised their hands. And that was just really embarrassing for me. You know, I was just put on the spotlight like no other. And so, yes, I did end up going to the nurse because the whole class looked at me and raised their hand. So that would be embarrassing. Another one that was embarrassing was in high school, and we were popcorn reading. We had a substitute, and I blamed it on this kid that was making me laugh. He was like very flirty with me, and of course me, I love attention, so I would like mess with him back. And so it was my turn to read, and I could not stop laughing, and I feel horrible for this. He was making me laugh, but like it was my fault that I was laughing. So I said, sorry, blank is making me laugh, and the teacher gave him a detention because I was distracted. Another one that comes to mind, oh, this one is the crowning glory, okay? This one is it. Okay. Hi, I was in middle school. So I'll just tell you one from, I told you one from elementary, high school, and now I'll tell you one from middle school. This one was truly embarrassing. And it was my own doing. Like, that was the thing. Like, it was truly my doing. So, I thought, my eyebrows are looking a little bushy. And I, one morning, thought, you cut your hair with scissors. Why shouldn't I just take scissors to my eyebrows? I can't make this up. I took scissors to my eyebrows, literally went like this, and started cutting. There were gaping holes in my eyebrows. Okay? It was presentation day in English. I walked in, and the kid who had the biggest crush on me started laughing at me. That's when you know it's bad. Okay, this kid was laughing at me hysterically because I had gaping holes in my eyebrows. I remember my mom and I were at Food Lion that night, and she had looked at me, but I guess like not really well. And then we were checking out, and like she was looking at me. She's like, "What did you do to your eyebrows?" Like, not like in a mean way, but like, "Oh my God, like what did you do to your eyebrows?" Like, I would have been shook too. I had no eyebrows. Like, they were like chunky. You guys, it was so bad. So, the guy who liked me, like, went out of his way to flirt with me, wrote me notes, etc., laughed at me. Yeah, I looked like a whole fool. But, anyways, so, what is your favorite place to get breakfast food? Fast food wise. Chick-fil-A, hands down, or I'll get like avocado toast from Dunkin'. What did the booster shot feel like to you? So the booster shot for me, honestly, I did fine with it. I was a little achy. I was a little extra tired. But other than that, I was fine. My arm was really sore, but it wasn't anything like the second one was. The second one, I felt like I had the flu. What is your favorite romantic movie? I was gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say it. It's Titanic. And you guys are probably like, what? Titanic? Yeah, because like, despite everything, they still loved each other. And they fought to be with each other. I love Titanic. Don't even mess with me. Let's see. Who are your other favorite artists / bands other than Taylor? So, I love Ed Sheeran, love Demi Lovato, love Selena Gomez. I love a bunch of other artists. Let's see, who else? Carly Rae Jepsen's good. But Ed Sheeran, definitely number 2. Definitely number 2. Do you ever see Bobby coming back to YouTube? So if you don't know, Bobby used to have a YouTube channel, and she left it. And that's just because she didn't really feel like doing it anymore. Understandable. And I showed her this question. I told her I was doing a Q&A, and I was like, Bobby, the audience wants to know. And she said, absolutely not. So there's your answer. She's down to be in my videos, but she doesn't want to do her own. What's your favorite holiday and why? So I love Christmas. I love everything about the holiday season. I absolutely just adore the fact that it's so special, and you can just ride around and look at lights and get a hot chocolate, and I don't know, there's just so many traditions that follow it, and it's such like a warm and cozy time of year. Dream travel destinations. I would absolutely love to go to London. I would love to go to like Italy. I would love to visit every single state in the United States because I just feel like there's something to see, and I would love to see every single state. Okay. Will you ever get any more tattoos in the future? Honestly, yeah, I see it happening. I see it happening. Have you ever had a boyfriend? What's your favorite makeup product at the moment? Do you have a favorite jewelry brand? I have had not a serious boyfriend. I've had things. Like, meaning, was it really a relationship? I had a guy play me for 2 years, so like, Does that count? We acted like boyfriend, girlfriend. Anyways, no, nothing like serious. My favorite makeup product, definitely, I stand by it, Rare Beauty's Harmony Brow Pencil and Gel. My favorite jewelry brand, I honestly just love whatever I can find. Like this ring I got from Francesca's and I think it's beautiful. Just like whatever I find, really. My mom, oh my gosh, I gotta show you this. And if it's getting dark, I'm sorry, it's literally 5:17 and the sun's setting. So my mom gave me this ring for Christmas. It's from Anthropologie and I love it so much. It's just so dainty and like classic. Do you have Instagram? I'm trying to find your socials. Yes, I try and put my Instagram in every single video. It is Rachel_Meyer817. And I also do use TikTok. Yeah, I do use TikTok and I think it is a fun time, but honestly, it's not the app for me. People are like, I scroll through it for hours. Like I scroll for a little bit, but it's not hours on end, which I'm very happy about. Like it always leads back to YouTube for me. I love getting to like watch something as opposed to watching 7 seconds of something or, you know, 3 minutes of something. Like I would really like to dive in. And also I usually watch YouTube on my TV because I have an Apple TV, so it gives me a time away from my phone, which I feel like is important. So I don't know, I just feel like TikTok is such a grab for attention, and I know that everywhere on social media is, but there's just something about TikTok that's like competitive, and it's too competitive. It's like who's copying who, and that can pertain to any social media again, but on TikTok it's just on another level and it's just not for me. Like I find a sound I like and then I base it off, you know, something in my life. I post the TikTok, I'll scroll a little bit, but it's just not like, it's not my favorite social media app. Like I stand by it, YouTube over TikTok. Let's see. But to answer your questions, I do use TikTok, and I think my TikTok is Rachel Meyer817. Let's see. Let's confirm. Let's confirm. Yes, it's Rachel Meyer817. Let's see. What do you think Taylor's next version will be? I personally think it's Speak Now. I want to get a tattoo, but what was your tattoo experience? So for my tattoo, I was so determined. Like leading up to turning 18, I was like, I have loved Taylor Swift for so long. It would be so special to have the heart that she drew me on my wrist forever. And so I don't know, maybe you guys want to see like a full like tattoo story. I don't know if that's something you'd want, but I truly was so passionate about getting my tattoo that like it took 5 minutes. I had it printed out. Yeah, at 18 you don't need your parents' permission to get a tattoo, but I've always valued my parents. I've always like loved them, been so close to them. So leading up to turning 18, I asked both of them like what they thought, and my parents both said like if it was anything else, you know, maybe think a little harder, but like they knew I'd love Taylor forever. Like it was not like a question like you're just gonna get out of this phase, because I've been in this phase since, this phase, if that's what you want to call it, this lifestyle since I heard Love Story. So my mom is like, your body, your choice, you know. And then my dad was like, you know what, it's Taylor, you're never gonna stop loving Taylor. So that's what they said about it. But if you're determined, definitely do it, and definitely put a lot of thought into it before you do it. But it's your body, do what you want, and if you're motivated to do it, literally, I am horrible with pain. I'm horrible with pain, and it was a breeze for me. So it doesn't take long if you're getting something small like mine. Let's see. What is your dream car? I don't have a dream car. I have an ideal car. Like, I am not like, this is the car I am sitting in right now is my dream car. I have never been so grateful to have a vehicle in my life. So I haven't really talked about this. And I do want to open up about it more because I don't know if you guys noticed, but there for a while, I used YouTube as my outlet for a time where I was not feeling my best. And the truth is, I got into a car accident in September of 2021. And if you guys want to know more details, I can tell you them, but I can tell you that it was one of the most difficult things I've ever had to experience in my life. It was not my fault. My car was totaled. The car that I drove every single day, was totaled. I had to see it destroyed. I had to go get my things out of my car from across town in the tow lot because my car was totaled. It was really hard to understand why that had happened to me. And it was really, really difficult. It happened on a Friday. So every Friday I would be like, oh my God, it's been this long. It's been this long. It's been this long. And I finally feel like I've gotten to a point where I'm like, I've accepted it. And, I've found peace because I am so grateful, for my car. I love this car. I want to drive it forever. Literally, it truly taught me a lesson to savor every single moment because you don't know. You could be headed to work and you get absolutely nailed and your car can be destroyed. And then suddenly your dad is running up, hugging you to make sure that you're okay. And then that night you're in the hospital. And that's the reality of it. And truly in those moments, when people are there for you, absolutely cling to them. I remember it was the day after, and my mom and I, like, I was so sore, you guys. Like, and I told you guys, like, if you want to know more about it, I'll truly share it. Like, I feel like I'm at a point now where I can, mentally. But I was so sore on my left side. And still to this day, like, I get sore on my left side. Specifically because that's where like all my like bruises and stuff were. But the day after, like, my mom and I were expecting me to be sore. I had gone to the emergency room just to get checked out. They told me the day after that I would be really sore, so we took it easy that next day. But I just remember that her and I like hung out for a little bit, but she was so sweet, and like she let me cry. Like, so we were on our way to one of our favorite spots and I just broke down crying because it just reminded me so much of like driving in my car. And I remember, you know, driving out there to surprise her, and then it just gave me deja vu. And I just started crying. And truly, I think something so important is to share your emotions and show your emotions. If you're not okay, let it out. Like, just, it's normal to grieve. And it's normal to want to talk about it. But this is my dream car. The car I am driving right now is my dream car. I'm so happy and I truly love this car so much. I'm so freaking blessed that I am driving this car. And I loved just sitting in it and talking to you guys. Like my car has always been like my space, like my, you know, of course, like I have my room and stuff, like that's not what I mean, but it's just like it just sitting here, like I feel peace and I feel happy in this car. I feel safe in this car. And yeah, I would drive this car forever. So that's what I'll say on that. Sorry I got deep there for a second, but it's the reality of it. I don't have a dream car. Well, I guess I do. What I'm driving now is my dream car. Yeah. I don't aspire to have a Tesla. I don't aspire to have a sports car. I mean, you know, if I became famous somehow, I would buy my dad a sports car before I'd buy myself a sports car. You know, like, I would want to bless other people, like, with their dream car. Because, like, this is my dream car. Like, she's reliable, she's beautiful, she's protective, she's everything I could want. So, yeah. That's that on that. I just aspire to have this car. This car is my dream car. So, that is actually all the questions I am going to answer today. You guys absolutely sent in the questions, and I am so happy that you guys sent so many in. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for supporting me, and thank you so much for watching this video. Also, I'm cutting it short because the lighting is getting really weird and I don't want you guys to have to see that. And I'm gonna run in the grocery store because you know why? We're getting snow. So anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for participating. If you sent in questions, thank you so much. I can always do a part 2. But yeah, you guys, I love you guys so much. I've been planning so many fun videos and I'm so excited to share them with you. So with all that being said, I hope this video entertained you in some way, and I sincerely hope I see you, yes, you, in the next one. Bye guys.